All right. We're back. Deadly Dungeon. Our third party has just wiped on our most recent floor number 4. So, how are you all doing? What did we learn about the dungeon during your run? What did we learn about this floor?
Looks like you can't rest.
Or you might. We just haven't figured it out yet. We need more people to start testing it out.
Koibu's convinced he has a way. We'll see.
Ooh.
I mean, unless you did something cheesy, like friggin'. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Rope trick into extra dimensional space, and technically you're not in the room, and you could take an hour rest in your rope trick, and nobody can see you, and.
I mean, it's
that would
possible. It's possible you could manacle an enemy and keep them restrained, and maybe the room won't fade if they're still a living enemy. I don't know. Someone can buy some manacles for the next attempt, I guess.
Some manacles.
The orbs are interesting. Those are going to introduce such an uncertainty factor into all the planning that goes into those battles.
Yeah, I want to talk about those for a moment. I designed those several months ago, and they've served a function that I'm actually really happy with. I've noticed a lot of groups will just kind of stay clustered around the door, favoring action economy to attack things that come to them rather than move away from the door and away from the party. I think part of that has to do with like paladin auras and wanting to stay around that. But the orbs kind of have forced some movement. So I'm a little happy with that. I think I could have made the mechanics a little clearer and behaved more intuitively, but
it does make a dynamic battlefield, which I quite enjoyed. Like when Zyge went north and was like the party was going to follow him, and then the orbs cut us off. Mm-hmm. We're like, oh, we have to rethink this.
Yeah, we planned to get away from the door. We were going to go defend a corner.
Yeah.
I'm sad that we didn't get to keep the items. Because those are huge. Like I lost 14 HP, plus 1 AC, plus 1 saving throws. So it's kind of unfortunate.
But the orbs also make the great thing where like potentially can also give you a side that you don't have to defend, and you can defend the other side. So it makes you really think as a player on the fly, especially with how hard these are, where one little mistake can ruin the whole run, depending how big the mistake is. So it really makes you have to think very hard about it.
Yeah. Well,
and,
I think you all got a lot further than I expected you to. I was counting on going to bed at a decent hour tonight, but
so
wasn't the case.
Yeah, all I can say is life clerics, I love their good berry healing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and actually, you know what? Just kind of annoy Nick. I want if you're watching this, I want every single one of you to have a life cleric in your party. And I want you to I don't even want you to use a single spell slot on anything else but good berries.
I'm going to do some quick math here. Hang on. So, life clerics get 4/3/3 for their spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
They gain plus 2 plus the spell level, right?
Yep. So it's 4 first level, 5 second level, 6 third level.
Oh, yeah. Wait, 6 for third level? Shouldn't it be plus 5? 2 plus the spell level?
So that'd be 3 plus the 1 on top of it from the good berry already.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep. Okay.
So it's 6, 5, and 4. How many third level spots do you get?
3.
3. Okay.
So 6 times 6, or 6 times 3 is 18.
So
or not 18.
They each already do 1 HP plus the 3 plus the 4 plus the 5. Okay. So
yep.
10 times 4, 10 times 5, 10 times 6. Oh my god.
And you also get the divinity as well for a level 2 spell slot that you could do to get good berries as well.
True.
Crazy. And the divinity you said get a level 2 spell slot?
A first or a second.
Yeah, so that's 160 HP from your level 1 spell slots, 250 from, 200 from your 3 level 2 spell slots, plus the Channel Divinity level 2 spell slot, and then you get another 180 from your level 3s. That's 540 HP.
So, lesson, everybody, I'm talking to you, future D&D dungeon dwellers, if you do not have a life cleric in your team, I will be the one snipping your thread in this to end it. All right, your party is doomed.
That combination of classes is becoming quickly more problematic than any of the Tasha's stuff because of that amount of healing. The dungeon, the way I've designed it, is intended to be these kind of short bursts, through 4, 5, 6 encounters that are kind of a sprint. But this class combo of like level 1 druid, level 5 life cleric just gives you so much longevity that it's allowing groups to get a lot further than I really intended.
The crazy part about it too is that it's not just that it heals you for that amount. You never have to worry about the fluctuations of it with other healing spells. And also you can hold on to them so you don't have to use it all at the time.
Yeah.
So it allows you so much variability.
Yeah, this is really tricky because I basically have to tune every encounter to be lethal to compensate for this healing.
I'm sorry to everybody in the future. I didn't mean it to do it.
I need to decide what to do with this because this is it's a little game breaking.
Well, it's only game breaking if you survive. Like if you have a lot of damage in one, like it's like okay, you can heal up for the next area, right?
That's true.
But you can't use that in a fight, right? Like
That's
for example,
the worst part.
If I used all my good berries, right, and like just had a stack of friggin' 540 or whatever HP, you can't use that in a fight, right? So if you die, you die. Like you're not surviving.
No.
Yes.
I need to think on this more. Decide what to do with it. Anyway, are there any other final thoughts you all want to share to future parties, to community, before we sign off for the night?
Get
I
a
don't know. I thought we
paladin.
had a pretty good class combos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played some really fun ones.
Or are you gonna let the bag of holding shenanigans happen again?
I mean, you saw what the result was.
What things would just cut? Wait, like for example, if I would have bag of holding like the mind flare when we're in that room, is the mind flare just gonna come out of nowhere and just what?
Actually, the mind
Never
flayer
know.
could because it's got plane shift.
Oh yeah, the mind
probably, or
flare would
something
come
like
back,
that.
but like if it was anything else, would it just come back to that level? Technically, I don't know. That's
Bring bags of holding.
yeah. Try it anyways. You know what? Try it. At least you got to the end, right? It may screw your next run, but at least you got to the end. So you know what? 3 bags of holding. That's like an entire floor just done.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 3 bags of holding. I'm calling it now. If you don't get 3 bags of holding,
All right. Well, moving forward, we're gonna have 1 player per week because apparently that's all you need.
And I guess the only thing I'd have to say is I hope everybody enjoyed the runs we did. We wanted to make it fun. We wanted to clear as far as we could, but we hope that the role playing and the way we played our characters and the way we do the combat was super fun, that people had enjoyable time. And I just hope when people do it in the future that they keep that in mind, is that yeah, it's fun to win, but if it's boring and you win, it doesn't quite have that hit of really having that exciting like blast while you're playing and winning. So.
Yes, all the role play has been very enjoyable on my end. You all have given me a lot to work with in terms of just keeping it spicy and fun. So thank you all for being awesome role players. Thank you, M. George, for filling in for Red Baron. We had a great time tonight playing with you. So it was great to meet you and play with you.
My pleasure.
All right. Well, we are going to head off for the night. We have, I believe, 2 groups in the queue, so we've got plenty of group comps coming up in the next few weeks. But you're always welcome to join us on the Discord to form parties, to theorycraft, and to talk about Deadly Dungeon. We will see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.